Hey everybody, welcome back to Wasteland 3. My call sign is November 9. We just finished talking to Clouds Drifting West, who was the leader of the Godfishers. I decided to leave him trapped in his bed. He's essentially bedridden, and we're not going to let him off easy. I think him being where he is, trapped in bed over here, is probably punishment enough for him. So we're just going to leave him in this bed, unable to do anything for right now. Alright, back down to the highly defended end. As you can see by the traps we disarmed. We've got another thing going on here. Ooh, look at that. Ironclad Cordite blew the door off.
Hey assholes, over here. And this is for the food.
Alright, well that escalated quickly.
Here comes the pain train.
He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes were at the start. He's loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword. His truth is marching on. Last night on fires of 100 serpent camps, they built him an altar in the evenings and lamps. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on.
Alright, I didn't realize this was going to have a explosive thing on it rather than a regular lock.
Christ was born across the sea with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die.
Oh, there's where we need the lockpick.
While God is marching on. grapes are at the store. He'd loose the fateful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen him walk fires of 100 seconds. They've been in the evenings. I could read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His days marching on.
And the shells. Now, who are you?
We're the Desert Rangers.
Never heard of you. What's this about?
We heard you might have. We heard you might have some dirt on Buchanan and his kids. But tell us about your dealings with the Patriarch.
My dealings with him? You mean my shame? I am warlord of the Scar Collectors, greatest slavers of the Colorado Plains. When the Patriarch came east to put us down, we gave him more than he bargained for. Stopped him cold. I know he tells his people he secured his borders by beating us. Makes himself out a real hero. Bullshit. He made a deal. Gave the Scar Collectors, Payasos, and Godfishers money and supplies to hunt east and keep the smaller gangs out.
I don't believe you. The Patriarch would never do such a thing.
You wouldn't believe what your Patriarch would do.
What was so bad about the deal?
Security is the enemy of ambition. Got so used to having the Patriarch hand me my living that I forgot my destiny.
What destiny is that?
An oracle told my mother I was born to make the Wakarusa Redlegs the greatest horde in Kansas. Was going to use the Scar Collectors to unite the Colorado gangs, then lead them home to take what's mine. But the deal with the Patriarch made me lazy. And Destiny's a jealous bitch. Ignore her, and she'll have her revenge.
How did Destiny take her revenge on you?
Another Buchanan. After Liberty failed to take her daddy's throne, she ran our way. Realized pretty soon she could turn our gangs against us by telling them about the deal we made with her father, which we'd kept secret. She told them we'd settled for table scraps when we could have had the whole of Colorado. That we'd become guard dogs when we could have been kings. Which was the truth. So the gangs rose up. Star the Dreams overthrew clouds drifting west to lead the Godfishers. Let Chorito kill Slapstick to take the Payasos. And that rat Steel Trap jumped me and sold me to a bauxite mine. Now he's running the Scar Collectors. Not for long.
How did you get from a bauxite mine to here?
Another stupid mistake. Wasn't hard escaping the mine, but then I ran to Buchanan. Asked him for help taking back the Scar Collectors. Promised him I'd capture his daughter for him, rein in the gangs. Fool. He told me I was weak and useless. Threw me in here. Well, I was weak. I let him distract me from my destiny with easy living. Now I'm back on track. And he will die for seducing me.
If we let you go, what are your plans?
Once I take back the gangs from Liberty, I'll lead them east, away from your pretty little city, and use them to once again become ruler of the Wakarusa Redlegs, and then all of Kansas, as was ordained. But there's one thing I gotta do before I leave Colorado. Put the Patriarch's head on a spike. If you want that too, maybe we can walk the same path for a time. What do you say? Could you use another gun?
Let's welcome him aboard for now. Got an achievement. The warlord, Ironclad Cordite, has offered to join your party. We will expel or replace Marshal Quan temporarily. Alright, I need to check everybody's health here. As you can see, Leroy Brown is not doing so great. How much longer is this going on here? Can only be removed by antidote or doctor NPC. So I think I have an antidote. Alright, so we healed him up. What does Lucia have going on? Hyper intelligence. You're seeing possibilities you never knew existed. Why would I want to remove that? Mercy's got the critical chance. That's great. Ironclad Cordite. Well, we'll just give him whatever's laying around here. I'm going to toggle the visibility off so we can see what's going on here. Do I want to give him that? I don't even know what his skills are. We'll give him a nail box. Alright, so what are his skills? Brawling, leadership, explosives, and mechanics. So we'll max out his brawling. Why not? And then we'll put it into mechanics here. We'll have 1 point left over. Go back to attributes here. Put 2 into coordination. And 1 into charisma. Over here on the perks, flurry of blows. Your fists are like hurricane but more deadly. Brawling attacks cost -1 AP. Alright, so that is Ironclad Cordite, everybody. Shoot. Well, now I'm realizing I may have made a slight error. Alright, let's go into Leroy Brown here and give him the first aid stuff. And then see if anybody, like the provost, needed healing. The animals needed healing. Alright, so I think that's everything. There's nothing in Ironclad Cordite's cell. Looted these guys. We'll pick the lock here from the other side.
Oh. Oh my. That is foul.
Alright, here in the container, saw blade, cestus, and another suit of armor. So we'll go back here to Ironclad. And we will give him the full set of savage armor. And we also give him the saw blade cestus. And we'll give him the nail box as a secondary. And I need healing stuff, and I don't have any of that. So we'll hold off on the rest of this stuff. We'll give him the mechanics thing. Does he have mechanics? Yeah. Alright, so that's Ironclad Cordite, who looks pretty weird. So yeah, that's who was in the bunker. Angela Death was right. Alright, just make sure we got the rest of the stuff here. Drug stash. I gotta remember to take drugs. Ammo box. Anything else? See you later, Marshal Quan. See you back at the hidey hole, the outpost.
Look alive. Whoever took out the other shit could still be around.
Oh shit! It's the Desert Rangers!
Pull back! Do not engage! The Patriarch can keep his money!
Alright, look at that. We avoided 2 fights just because we're badasses. So this may have been the Buchanan family bunker. Ellen Buchanan Underground 2001, oil on canvas.
I hear the Patriarch's daddy grew up in a bunker. Maybe those kids' toys were his.
Maybe. Ooh, kids' toys. Are there any kids' toys we can take? Anything we can use? Kids' toys. I don't see the kids' toys. Ooh, what's that? Letter from Aunt Ellen. The letter is written in elegant flowing cursive script on heavy cream-colored paper. It is addressed to Saul Buchanan. The date is almost 50 years ago, when the Patriarch was a young man. Alright, we'll loot that. Here we've got a cyborg chicken. What a splendid little chicken. It has magnificent feathers, impressive lacing. That's when the color around the edge of the feather is different. And a beak structure like something out of a children's book. The bird studies you, the calm, intelligent eye. Even its clucking is well enunciated. Animal Whisperer 5, come with us. It bounces closer, the feathers along its throat tufted, surprised, evidenced in its expression. After a moment, it nods to itself and begins waddling in stately pursuit. Alright, so we got another chicken.
Thanks for the hospitality, assholes.
Oh, Ironclad Cordite's upset. Alright, so that is the underground bunker. I think we need to go back to our HQ, mostly because I need ammo. And I don't have any money to purchase it with. I really just need money.
Whisper 19, this is Dead Red calling those November Cowboys one more time. Heard you met Ironclad Cordite.
We met Cordite, alright. He was locked up in that bunker just like you said.
So now that you've talked to Cordite, you know what the Patriarch is really like, right?
We talked to a criminal with a grudge. How are we supposed to trust his opinion any more than we can yours?
Well, I guess you gotta make up your own mind. I just wanted you to know that the way the Patriarch tells the story ain't the only way there is to tell it. Is he with you now?
We rescued him.
Glad to hear it. Do your best to keep him alive. He could really help us out when things start happening. For now, just keep helping the Patriarch collar his kids. We're with him on that. Can't have a bunch of rabid animals running around loose, can we? Although, I guess he wants you to bring him back alive. We don't care so much about their condition. Fact is, Colorado will be a whole lot safer without him. The Patriarch's heirs will always have a claim on this land, and from what I hear, they're even worse than Buchanan himself. Anyhow, I'll be in touch. Dead Red, over and out.
Alright, so Angela is very happy that we got Cordite out alive. I think we need to go back to our base, sell some armor and get more ammo. No one will notice that we have Ironclad Cordite with us, because no one knows who he is, except us and the Patriarch.
Patriarch says Flab had it coming!
Would you read the last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
Hola, Rangers. Hola, Rangers.
A woman stands like a queen among a gang of hard men. She gives you a sleepy, dangerous smile.
Peace, strangers. We all know both sides are armed and lethal, so why don't we just skip the posturing and get to business, huh? A girl I own ran away recently, and it's proving harder than expected to track her down. She seems to sense us when we get too close. On the other hand, she'd never suspect. Hell, with your reputation for rescuing little lost lambs, she might even seek you out. So, what you say, Want to find her for us?
A girl you own? Are you slavers?
That bothers you? You find it unethical? You kill crazy corpse-robbing, tyrant-funded gun jockeys are offended at how I make my living? Sorry, compadres. This is the end times. Nothing but us devils left.
You're despicable. We want nothing to do with this.
Now. You haven't heard the deal yet. You might change your mind. You know the sealed rooms in your base? Bet you're curious what's inside them. Bueno, I'll tell you for free. It's old world tech. The kind people waged wars for. And I know the codes. In the name of good faith, I'll give you one now. 900-909-3500. Test if you like. I'll wait. You'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me my lost little lamb.
What's the girl's name?
Nellie. No. Hallie, I think. Anyway, her new owner will rename her. What's important is her description. Early 20s, blonde, shapely, skin like a princess. You'll know her when you see her, I promise you. She'll make your little hearts go Peter-Pat. You'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me...
How do you know about these sealed rooms?
Used to stay here all the time before we moved east. Had plenty of time to explore all its nooks and crannies. Hey, don't worry. No hard feelings about you taking it over. We like our new home on the plains. Those warlords have a lot of money to spend.
We're going to go verify that code first.
Not a problem. Come see me when you've kitted yourselves out in your fancy new gear. Adios, compadres.
Alright, so first things first. You're not getting into combat when we still have a cyborg chicken with us. So, let's bring him over there. Let's look at our chicken coop. Got a lot of animals there, including Major Tomcat. We may bring him back at some point.
So, the machines at the airport is...
Please, Miss Hackett. There's no reason to get so angry.
The hell there isn't! My people didn't start that fight. One of your rangers started it, and now you're telling me we gotta be the ones to give up our space?
I'm just saying. Oh, Team November, I'm glad you're here. There was an altercation in the barracks.
Why did the fight break out?
Greatski's recruitment efforts have gone well, and HQ is filling up. More new rangers every day, which is great for our mission, but it also means we're running out of beds in the barracks. Rangers are having to sleep in shifts. This is leading to friction with Miss Hackett's people, who, as you know, were there first. Some of the new rangers don't understand this, and they think of them as, well, freeloaders.
Usually, it's just snide comments. But today, one of yours started shouting that we should be thrown out of our home before trying to pull Davy off his cot.
Which is completely unacceptable behavior. Unfortunately, the problem's not going to go away if we ignore it. We need a solution before things explode.
This wasn't the first incident?
There have been plenty. Most of your rangers are all right with us, but there's more than a few who ain't. Calling us names as they walk past, or telling us we're on borrowed time here, in our own home.
Miss Hackett, I'm embarrassed. Part of the oath we take as rangers is to protect the downtrodden. It hurts to hear that our recruits are failing to live up to that oath. Something must be done.
Yeah? Well, we're waiting.
Any suggestions for a fix?
Well, the warden here suggested we move into the brig. I suggested she shove that idea up her ass and leave us be.
That's not very polite.
We were here first. We don't take up much space, and you said the barracks were ours when you first showed up.
I think what I said was you didn't have to leave.
But things have changed since then, and they're not going to change back. If we're going to live side by side, we both have to be flexible.
Okay, here's our decision.
Shoot.
We won't go back on our deal, but adjustments have to be made before someone gets killed. There's room in the brig, move in here.
An excellent idea. You'll have more space, and it will keep you away from the malcontents.
What?
Oh, and I don't have any kiss ass because I don't have Quan anymore. It's 4 walls and a roof over your head, Stell. We don't have any other good options.
You're still asking us to leave where we've lived for months, Rangers. You're asking us to sleep next to murderers, but... Alright, fine. It's better than nothing. I'll go tell my people. They're not gonna like this.
Would you like to be evicted? Alright, so that's why I guess you might not want to give her to Marshal Quan. But it is what it is. Now here's a woman named Betsy.
Thanks for clearing those...
The woman is stout as a kettle, grim-faced and hatchet-nosed. Her clothes are plain, but judging by their cleanliness, they may be the best she owns.
Rangers, my name's Betsy. If you don't mind, we've got a request for you. Me and the girls here, we got family who were arrested a while back and put to hard labor at the Patriarch's work camp. Thing is, we've no clue where it is. And the marshals won't say a lick on the subject.
She falls into an expectant silence. What do you want us to do?
Figure out where they're holding our loved ones. That's all we're asking you for. And we'll damn well pay you for the privilege.
Alright, we'll do it.
Thanks.
Her face gentles and it becomes clear that Betsy isn't half as old as she appears.
I wish we had more for you to work with, but the only thing we got is a name. Frank Pappas was a marshal in charge of shipping folks to the work camp.
When we find this work camp, we'll let you know.
Wait.
Alright, so I hate to say this, but I think we need Quan back.
What can I do for you? Rangers, I know your primary mission here is to bring in the Patriarch's children, but Steeltown must not fall. It is the economic heart of Colorado. Now, what can I help you with? Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Alright, so let's remove Ironclad Cordite and add Marshal Quan back in. And put him back where he belongs.
There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Alright, I think he's going to come in helpful. Alright, I don't think we have a lot of money. Although someone leveled up. Ogre.
Yeah. And didn't we get some compensation every now and then if you needed a
So we'll put that into strength.
So why side with the Dorsets?
4 skill points. We'll put 3 into hard ass.
Crazy or what?
He killed the goose that lays the fatted calf. What an idiot.
And well, I guess we will go with weathered. 10% crit resistance. It's probably a terrible idea. I'm just not smart enough to know any better. Alright. Now we got all of these weapons and stuff. I need money quite badly, so I think I need to sell a lot of them. If not all of them. $20 times 10 for the war pig. 40 times 5. Isn't that essentially the same thing? So I don't see a clear upgrade there in terms of the machine gun. Plus 7.62 ammo is a lot cheaper. We already know this guy is pretty much out of flamethrower fuel at all times. I just need Leroy to be drunk more often. Zia probably could use an upgrade, but I don't think we have anything worth here upgrading to. Quan just got the new rifle out of there. I'm pretty happy with that. Mercy could probably also use an upgrade. Again, I just don't have the money. So I think we've got to sell a lot of the stuff. I was wanting to scrap it, but I think selling it is probably what we need to do.
I'm glad the refugees have a place to stay. I just wish it wasn't a prison.
How are you liking it here, Inspector Delgado?
It's fine. Can't complain. Happy to. Take a look.
Alright, so let's just start selling this stuff. Waste rifle. Might hold on to that. It uses spikes, which we don't use right now. Lead sprayer. We'll hold on to that and to this. In case you want to give Quan a different weapon. We'll hold on to one of the Punk Buster shotguns. Can't see myself ever using the Argon Lance for some reason, but again, we'll just hold on to one. Brainwave Destabilizer, never used it. Shrink Ray, I'm sorry. I just don't think I care enough to use this. Plus, we don't have any energy cells. Let's just sell all this stuff. Alright. So we got a lot more money now. Now that we sold everything, we have a lot more money. Plus, we've still got gold here. But I want to get my barter up higher before I do that. Alright, so now let's look at what is actually for sale. Well, we need all of this that we can get. Who else is low on ammo here? Energy cells. How many energy cells do we have? Well, look at what we're low at. We're low on this ammo. We have tons. Where did the cursor go? Great. Alright. We have tons of 9mm, tons of 45, tons of shotgun shells, and tons of spikes. So we have a rifle that uses spikes here for Quan. We will equip that. And let's modify it to do some more damage. 20 round clip, I think I'm good with that. Give it a little critical chance there. We'll confirm that. So that's good for now. 38 ammo. He's good. I think we have a lot of ammo for that now, relatively speaking. I really think maybe I need to add another skill here. Give him like a submachine gun or something. So we may do that next time we level up. And 7.62, we definitely need that ammo because I don't have a lot of it. Yeah. So, sorry.
I'm glad the refugees have a place to stay. Happy to. Take a look.
Alright, lots of 7.62 ammo. It's a machine gun, we need it all. Holy cow, almost $1,000 of ammo. A lot of energy cells. Why don't we buy a handful of those? Though I don't use a lot of energy weapons. Might come in handy. 38 ammo. Right now Lucia's using that. 30-06 ammo. We don't need a ton of this. Ooh, the striker. Very tempting. Alright, we need some first aid stuff too.
Hey, Rangers. It'll take a while, but I think I'll be able to make an actual surgery out of this place. Just need to call in a few favors for equipment and supplies. If you need treatment now, well, I think I'm ready for that. What do you need?
Do you have any medical supplies you could sell us?
I brought a few things over from the garage. Not much yet, but...
Alright, so we will buy 12 med hypos. In theory, that's 2 for everybody. And we'll buy 12 injury kits. And what is this? Ultra morphine. Huh. Alright, I think we're good with that now. Let's go talk to Irv.
Hi, Rangers. Thanks again for letting me work for you. This is so exciting.
Glad to have you. Are you enjoying the work?
I am so happy. I'm learning so much. All my life I wanted to be a scientist, but all I could do was read the books and dream. Now I can actually do things. It's incredible.
What do you think of Doc Parker?
He's wonderful. He's almost as smart as Dr. Finster, but without all the, you know, evil.
Can you clone one of us?
Yes. Theoretically. I can have the machine take your genetic material and run the process, but no guarantee what comes out the other end.
Awesome.
I did make a few tweaks to the process, though, so whatever it is, it probably won't be so angry. Probably.
We want to try anyway.
Okay, well, how exciting! But before we start, one tiny caveat. The process requires special genetic material, and I've only got enough for one clone, so if anything happens to our new friend, try to recover its remains so we can reuse them. Now, put your palm on the machine right here.
Placing your palm in the pad of Irv's machine, you feel a small pinprick. Irv shows you a pink pulsating pineapple-sized glob of goo, then tosses it into a hatch on the side of the machine. The machine whirls and rattles for a few minutes before a sound makes its way out, similar to air gurgling out of a pudding-filled balloon. The chamber shudders and the room rings with a wet slapping noise. With an ear-ringing squelch, a highly pressurized jet of goo fires out of a crack in the chassis. Alright, here's our guy.
Hey, this one can talk.
I think he's an idiot. I like him already. Alright, let's go try the code from La Perla. Hey, what's this guy doing down here? The door guarding this vault is enormous and recessed into the walls, floors, and ceiling. It appears it can only be opened by that numeric keypad on the wall several feet away. Enter the number La Perla told you. You enter the code and press enter. The door begins to slide open. Alright, so we got a PDA, which gives +1 to nerd stuff. And some tank armor, which is not anything we really need right now. And we cannot open the next door. So I'm just going to tell La Perla we are not interested.
Mrs. Wong's still giving him an earful about the music coming from Little Vegas.
And tell her to leave. That wasn't good enough stuff.
Stay sharp.
Code was good, right? And the gear, too.
No. Not good enough. Get out of here. We don't make deals with slavers.
And I thought you were more enlightened than that. Oh well. Someone else will be finding our lamb for us.
All right. There's one more thing. You got these people hanging around over here.
I need some help.
Red, who says he needs some help. And I want to say there's somebody over here. This lady.
Sato is my hero.
She looks kind of suspicious. Uh-oh.
Split 'em up! Open fire!
Get him, clone. All right. Burn unit. Hey, out of ammo. All right, we're just gonna move out of the way. Mr. Brown. Thundering Strike. Miss Wesson. Come on, Lucia. Good grief. Alright, Marshal Kwan. I think he's just a little too close. Alright, and Mercy, who's also way too close. Alright, Leroy, we're gonna skip him. And then we will switch to Lucia. Alright, then Marshal Kwan. Alright, I don't know what that was all about. Shock mace. Red's orders. Alright, let's heal up everybody first. We'll actually give this as a secondary to Leroy Brown. Alright, Quan leveled up into awareness. Kiss ass. And we will do overhealing. Alright, did I want to read that note? Red's orders. O red of blood, though its roots rot in the dry dirt, the desert weed continues to spread. It is sprouted on the fetid coast and now stretches north, ever searching for new earth to infest. Thus you are called upon and anointed, your bones fortified, your veins filled with fire, your flesh wrapped in the armor of faith. Hurt the star, O red of blood, teach the weeds to keep to their own garden, show them they were right to molder in their prison all those years. So maybe this is related to that radio call we got, Red Scorpion or whatever. That's just a wild guess. I've really no legitimate idea what that is talking about. Alright, let's look here. Don't have anyone who can use a skill book. So I think we're going to call that the episode for today. When we come back... Oh, I got another flamethrower. What are we going to do next episode? Well, we can go do Morningstar, I guess, now that we got a little ammo. And we could also maybe try to find Frank Pappas. So we'll do that next time. We need this money really bad. Anyway, I hope you join me. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. I will see you next time after we save the game. Take care, everybody.